Moment of truth. Not a problem. Well, hello, beginning farmer friends. We are headed down in the red truck to water the cows, but today's main project is a building project. We need to get a spot ready to move some chicks out of the brooder and onto the pasture, and well, our chicken wagons are a little worse for wear, so we're going with plan B right now, which is a 8 by 16 farrowing shed that I built that I really don't use as a farrowing shed anymore. We're going to use that as our pasture chicken raiser. You'll see. It's a good idea. Mostly, I think. Good morning, cows. Hey, I was wondering on the price of a 5/8 sheet of plywood. Yep. All right, sounds good. Thank you. I'm back, although you never knew that I was gone, but I went and got some plywood to fix the sides of this building right here. Now, what this is 8 foot this way by 16 foot this way farrowing shed. I needed a place to farrow pigs in the winter where they could get out that was dry, and so I kind of found a little bit of this online. I designed a little bit of it on my own. It's got a divider down the middle here. These are oak boards, and then it's got creep areas. If you look up over there, that's a creep area, and then over here is a creep area as well with a lid that I can lift up and put a heat lamp in, but also I could get in there and check on the pigs as well, and then the pigs could get underneath there. It worked well for farrowing. The problem that I had with it was that in December, January, we get very cold days where it's, you know, well below zero or well below freezing and stays well below freezing for quite some time. But we also get a lot of days where it's, you know, 32, 33 degrees and it gets muddy out in front, and then the sows would track in mud inside, and then it would become messy and cold and wet inside, and that was the main problem that I had with them. That's why we're looking at a lot of different farrowing options. I've kind of gotten away from farrowing because I just felt like I couldn't do it well, and I want to do it well. My meat chicken wagons have all sort of disintegrated, and I need to come up with a better plan, but I'm not quite ready to go full on and build one of those yet, and this one just needed a little fixing to get ready for chickens. I can still move it around. It's on skids, so I can still move it around the pasture with our day range model for chickens, but it will be easier and quicker to get going. I just needed to throw up some new plywood on the outside because the pigs had kind of torn it up a little bit, and then we'll throw some shavings down inside, and this will be a place for our chicks into chickens as we move them around the pasture. So it's time to build. I've got the back walls done. I've got the pieces for the front cut out, the 2 doors. I've got the other front wall cut out. I've got the side walls done. We're just doing a quick and easy job. We're just looking for a place where we can put the chickens so they've got more room, so we can take them out on pasture because they're ready to go out on pasture. These are our meat birds, and so we're just going to get cracking. We're going to put these front ones up and get to the next thing. We are are done. And by done, I mean we're at a stopping point. I'm out of parts. We're ready to put chickens in it as far as the building is secure. I don't have latches for the doors yet, so that is something I'm going to get tomorrow. But for tonight, if I want to put chickens in it, I think I'll just lean something up against it. I need to still put some bedding down inside and do that. But what I did was I put 4 foot of plywood all the way around the outside. I'm going to put some bedding in here. I put these little braces down here, blocks. The chickens will be able to jump over that, but what they won't be able to do, or what they probably won't do, is, you know, walk out as soon as I open the door to come in. So we're going to leave them in here for a little while before we send them out on the pasture. That way they can kind of get used to this being home, and hopefully we don't have to do too much in the way of catching chickens at night. We've got them on the pasture. There's about 300 chicks in here, which is still probably too many for this size of building. I need to build a chicken wagon again. We do a range system here on the farm, and so there they are. They all want to come out, so I'm going to shut the door. We'll show you guys better once they start coming out, I guess I should say. I've got this fancy system for shutting the doors right now. There we go. Doors shut. We'll put a buffalo on top of it. So it's not the best system, but it's kind of a temporary system. We got back into chickens this year after quite a few years out of them, I guess 1 year out of them, and some of our equipment had kind of given up the ghost on us, and so we need to do a little redesigning, a little rebuilding. But this is a building that we had on hand. We made the best of what we had. I'm gonna go water the cows now. Wow. Exactly, that's how I feel. I'm trying to talk here. This day didn't go exactly as I had it planned. The cows are ready to move, as you can see. I guess I should say the building project didn't go exactly as I had planned. I was kind of hoping that it would turn out a little differently. I could tell I just didn't make enough space. It is what I have right now. I need to do a better job with them. We do a day range system for our meat birds, and in order to really up our meat bird numbers, I need to really improve our facilities. But it gives you a little bit of a taste. This is why after 12 years I still call myself the beginning farmer. But on the plus side, I don't know if you'll be able to see that behind me, but man, that is a beautiful sunset. Cows just moved to new pasture. I can see the sheep over sheep are over there grazing. The egg layers are down there on the pasture. At least it's a beautiful time of day. Sometimes it doesn't go well, but in the end you get to see things like this and be reminded of just how beautiful it can be. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big hoof up. That's a cow joke. Or a thumbs up, or whatever it is. Subscribe, like, get notifications. I'm gonna go water the cows.